honestly, we needed a break from the rain. However, that break is not going to last too much longer. I really do miss when 74 was our high instead of our low. We'll get there one day. So we're actually about to play a game, so take a look at the current temperatures across the lower 48, and the game he's talking about is spot the cold front. Right as that cold front pushes through, we'll be getting a lot more cooler and drier air, so that means feel like temperatures will actually feel like the actual temperatures you're heading out for the rest of the day, because not everyone's going to see a lot of rain, and that's not great when it comes to our drought monitor. We're still sitting abnormally dry starting at Monday morning, 6 a.m. You can see the line of systems starting to develop out to our west, more towards the Great Plains as that low stretches all the way from the Great Lakes down to South Texas. We hit that peak into hurricane season. You can see we're really coming up on that and how that's translating to what we're tracking now. We're to 105 to 110 in some places. So seeing 70 degrees and 71 and even cooler down south, you can thank the rain. Even though you're in a marginal risk, that doesn't rule out the possible threat for a tornado or for some very strong systems to be moving into your area. It's just summer in Mississippi. We need to get used to this, where we just have that chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Gotten a scream or two out of him.
Definitely. I think I heard a little bit of a girly scream from you. So.
Oh man, he had a real taser. That
was bring us a little bit of rain, but not in the way that we want it, because some of these storms can be severe. We're going to start by tracking this at Monday evening around 10 p.m.
You know, there's only so many ways you can say it's hot outside, so I'm going to turn to Chase and say, hey, it's not cold out there.
It's definitely not cold.
No,
I wish it was. I wish it was.
Yeah.
I wish the hot temperatures were moving on like those people at the green light were.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're looking at our current temperatures right now. Look at that, 100 here in Meridian. Only one place is beating us, and that's San Angelo out in West Texas. But earlier we had the highest temperature on the board at 102, 79 over in Birmingham. That's all because they're getting a little bit of rain. But here at home, we're all sitting in the low hundreds, upper 90s, 94 in Forest, 97 over in Jackson, and 100 in Philadelphia. So we're all kind of smoking out here, and it's just not too much of an enjoyment with it being how hot it actually is. And there are a couple showers cooling some people off, but that's not for everyone. We are seeing a heat advisory extended into tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and that will continue for most of the Mississippi counties, almost all of the Mississippi counties. So we're all sitting very hot, and it's just there's only so many ways that I can say hot. So it's just going to be blazing for pretty much most of us. And looking at the UV index for tomorrow as well, it's going to be a high of 10. So burn time will be 15 to 25 minutes. Sunglasses, sunscreen, hydration, and finding shade are going to be very important things if you're trying to limit time out, because man, it's just going to be hot. So if you are trying to go to the pool, remember, invite me, invite Tom. We'll definitely be available for any way to beat the heat. And looking at our live radar, we do see a couple severe thunderstorm warnings behind me here, but those are out in western Alabama, south of Tuscaloosa, heading just south. Here we're seeing just a couple showers still lingering around. We did have some thunderstorms just hanging around the area, but now they've pretty much moved out. Sad to say, because I really was hoping that we get some rain to just cool us off just a tad, and that's all connected through the system that we're seeing from the Virginias all the way down to pretty much Houston, and that's pretty much we're seeing a lot more of the severe weather in the Carolinas, Virginia, and Georgia. But here we're just going to see a couple sprinkles for pretty much the rest of the night, and we are currently watching the tropics. We do have this cluster of thunderstorms that we're currently watching for development in the Atlantic, but other than that, look at how clear it is in the Gulf, which is great news because water temperatures are also increasing, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. But we have Tropical Storm Celia and Hurricane Blas moving on out to sea, but it will be causing a lot of heavier rain and a lot of bad surf conditions over in Mexico. So if you do have a trip planned for the Baja California, I recommend changing it to maybe a week and a half later. But yeah, our probability of development for this system is a very small, thin chance. Same with the rain chances that we're going to be seeing here at home for the next couple of days. But today we saw that high of 102, which broke our record set back in 1944, and I missed the days that 74 was our high, and we won't be seeing that sadly for a while, so we'll be dealing with those hundreds. And now looking at our 7-day forecast, look at that. Our coolest day is 95 on Sunday. We might have a couple showers moving in Saturday night that can help cool us off just a tad for Sunday. But other than that, it's going to be quickly heating up throughout the rest of the week. So yeah, definitely don't forget that sunscreen and try to beat this heat.